video. This is H, and today I'll be going over two trades that I took. And the first one was in London Session Open, and then the second one was in New York Session Open. Unfortunately, so today I only needed a 600 day to get my next payout, right? And unfortunately, I did lose my first trade in London Session Open, but then I took another trade in New York Session Open with heavier risk. But I was willing to, it's a risk that I was okay with losing. So, but anyway, I entered with heavier risk and I won. I won the trade, so we ended up the day with $564, which was enough for me to secure a third payout, my third ever payout within the first month. It's my first month green, and it's my third payout this month. I know it's not as big as the ones that I have taken before, but it is another payout, baby. My third ever payout. Come on, let's go. That's what I like to see. And I'm gonna do the trade recap for obviously London session low. London session open, and how did I lose that trade? So first of all, we have this big SMT right here with the S&P 500 taking these lows, and Nasdaq not taking these lows, making an SMT high time frame SMT, and then we have another SMT with London taking Asia session low, right, go down right there, um, and ES did not take Asia session low, so I thought that was an SMT. I was pretty confident. It was another SMT, so we had a high time SMT plus a lower time SMT, and then we had a 5-minute breaker structure right here. As you can see, we have this high which gets broken above, and then I put the equilibrium mark. I thought we were going to go up to these equal highs right here, and we ended up doing it, but obviously we wanted a little bit more. We wanted a little bit more liquidity to be able to push higher, even though we were what, 3 points away from my goal. So here we have the 5-minute equilibrium box, and if we go to the 1-minute time frame, we see that after the SMT we break structure to the upside in the 1 minute, and then we also break structure to the upside in the 5-minute time frame, and then I'm just waiting for a retracement in the 5-minute to hit the equilibrium, which does pretty nicely, but I decided not to enter right after we hit the equilibrium. I decided to wait for this 1 minute bearish fair value gap to get inverse, which does, and then I decided to enter, put my stop loss under this low. I was risking 495, I believe, and my goal was up here. I thought we were going to make it, honestly, but unfortunately it just went down, and that's how I lost my first trade in the morning. And then I was debating whether to actually take a trade in New York Session Open. I was debating whether I wanted to increase my size for New York Session Open. That way, if I were to make 1,000, I get back the 500 that I lost in London Session Open, and I end up with 500 on the day. So let me tell you all what happened. Let's see. So let me see. What do we have here? High time frame. Let's see. Great. So nothing's working. So we have relatively equal lows right here, which we take as soon as we open in New York session. And that's for ES. Now let's go to Nasdaq. Okay, so we have this low and this low, which had been taken already. But I see this is another SMT. Why is this line right here? I don't know what is that. Let's delete that. So we have this low on the 8th of March 2026, and it's the same low as this right here. So we take it in the S&P 500, but we don't take it in Nasdaq. So that leads me to believe that we're going to go higher. And yeah, I'm just waiting for confluences to the upside. I saw how we took, where is it? London session low right here, and this was an hourly low which we took. But we take London session low right here, and we have a bearish fair value gap which we inversed. And I'm gonna tell you why I decided to enter right after that 5-minute fair value gap inverse, because in the 15-minute we already have the SMT, so I was hoping the SMT was gonna help me go a little bit higher. But what also helped me decide to go bullish was this candle right here, because we went all the way down here. Obviously we didn't take that low, but that's a big wick after taking multiple lows. This one right here in NQ, as well as the S&P 500. When this SMT is created, we took what is that, a 4-hour low. That's 2 4-hour lows which we take, so that leads me to believe that we are going to go higher. And now I only need some small confluences to help me go higher to these highs right here. What do I have this? I guess London highs. Well, so let's go to Nasdaq. As you can see, this is New York session open, and we have this 15-minute wick all the way down here as well. At the moment, the 30-minute looked exactly the same as the 15-minute. So after we close that in the minute, what is it, 45, I believe. Yeah, right here. So the 15-minute makes this big move down here, and then it goes all the way up there to leaving a big wick, taking London session low. And that was enough for me. After we inversed this 5-minute fair value gap, that was enough for me, and I decided to enter right here. It filled me up down here. I thought we were going to lose my trade. Obviously we inversed this bullish fair value gap, and I thought we were done for. I thought we were going to lose it, and I was risking $1,000, and this was my take profit, which was $1,000 actually. So I was gonna make the 500 in the morning, and then the other 500, this other 500 right here. And as we can see, the next candle we go down pretty heavy, and the next 4 candles get me a day of $564 and allow me to be eligible for another payout. This payout will probably be about $700. Not a big payout, but before all of this, I did not have any payouts. And I was trying my hardest for a whole year. So that is my trade for the day. Unfortunately, New York session was not the nicest. We're just going up, down, 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 up, down. We were just consolidating out of this area, even though this looks pretty nice. This is the consolidation, this is the break, this is the retest right here. But obviously, as we can see, it wouldn't get you anywhere. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you had a good day today. And let's go. I already posted a short about me having my third green day to be eligible for a payout. So let's go, baby. I hope you all had a good day today. I will be requesting my payout tomorrow, Friday. First time I request a payout on Friday. And then I will be trading tomorrow if everything goes right. And we'll see how that goes. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had a good day. And never give up, baby. If I'm doing this, so can you. Because this is my first ever green month. Come on, baby.